At the age of 18, I got my first CNA job, working at a care facility. The job was night shift. One night, after our rounds were finished, me and a co-worker were sitting at the nurse's station telling ghost stories. One of our longtime residents was a notorious gossip, Dave, and decides to chip in and tells about a little girl who haunts the second floor. At the time, the second and third floors had both been closed for years. He finished the story by telling us she plays with a ball, and if you're quiet and listen, you can hear the ball bounce. Right at the moment he finishes his story, a call light for a resident goes off. A resident who I've never seen use her call light before or since. When I go into her room to check on her, she's laying in her bed with a terrified look on her face pointing at the ceiling. I was a little freaked out, but easily reasoned it away. I did, however, tell the story to my sister. 4 years later, I am now working day shift in the same building, and the second and third floors have been renovated and are now house sub-acute care patients. These patients are mostly surgery recovery and will go home after their stay. My sister is also working there as a CNA, and I work the third floor and she the second. One Sunday afternoon, she comes to me with a pale face and wide eyes, and proceeds to tell me, "You know, Carrie, I went into her room for last rounds and asked her if she needed anything before I left. She looked over me all happy and said she had the most wonderful day watching that girl play." I looked at her in puzzlement and asked her which girl. "The one playing with her ball, she's so sweet." My sister looks at me in the eyes and says, "I've been up and down that hall all day and haven't seen any kids visiting." Of course, we both remember the story from years before, but come now, it's simply a coincidence, right? Also, Carrie died that very night.